students! Welcome to another episode of English on Air. This is Teacher Mela, your learning buddy. How are you today? I am sure that you are excited to learn. By the way, may I ask, what is the last movie you have watched? What did you feel about it? Do you know that viewing materials have purposes? I know you're excited to know it. So let's start. Our learning goal for today is to discover the purposes of different viewing materials. Are you ready? Before we proceed, let us review the following.
Good morning. Pag-asa predicts a wet weather over Mindanao today as the intertropical convergence zone affects the south. The Weather Bureau says converging winds are expected to bring moderate to occasionally heavy rains and thunderstorms over Caraga and the eastern Visayas. Pag-asa advises residents to take precautionary measures as flash floods and landslides may occur in these areas. Light to moderate rains and thunderstorms will be felt over the rest of Visayas and Mindanao, while Metro Manila and the rest of Luzon will have overcast weather and isolated thunderstorms.
What kind of viewing material was shown? Yes, that is an example of newsflash. Newsflash is a single item of important news that is being broadcasted separately.
I think we all need a pep talk. The world needs to stop being boring. Yeah, you. Boring is easy. Everybody can be boring, but you're gooder than that. Life is not a game, people. Life isn't a cereal either. Well, it is a cereal. And if life is a game, aren't we on the same team? I mean, really, right? I'm on your team, be on my team. This is life, people. You got air coming through your nose. You got heartbeat. That means it's time to do something. A poem. Two roads diverged in the woods, and I took the road less traveled. It hurt, man! Really bad. Rocks, thorns, and glass. My pants broke. Wah! Not cool, Robert Frost.
What kind of viewing material is shown? Yes, that is an internet-based program. An internet-based program video is a video that is informative and that can be discussed through websites.
Ako si Nela Laurio, 14 years old. Ang pangalan po ng mga magulang ko ay sila Emma Laurio at Daniel Giting. Si Edwina Bernil, age ko 12 years old. Pangalan po ng nanay ko ay Delisa Bernil. Pito po kami magkakapatid. Dito lang po kami naninirahan sa kalye. Pero po may bahay po kami sa Baseco. Palin dito lang po kami nakano kasi dito po nagtatrabaho yung tatay ko.
May mga kapatid ka ba?
Nakapatid po ako, muli sa probinsya ng tatay ko. Kinuha ng tatay ko.
Iniwan ng tatay mo?
Kinuha.
Kinuha?
Bali ako lang po naiwan itong anak ng mama
Asa na?
ko.
Bakit?
Sabi po kasi ng tito ko na matay po daw yung tatay ng ng papa ko. Kaya muli si papa doon.
Pero hindi na bumalik.
Nag-asawa na lang doon. Kaya iniwan kami ni papa at kami dalawa lang ni mama. Tapos, kasi po, yung pinaka po na naranasan namin dito sa kalye, yung lait-laitin po kami dahil mahirap lang po kami. Tapos, kung ano po sinasabi sa amin, pwede po nila kami lait-laitin. Kahit ano po, tinatanggap lang namin yung kasi nga, alam po namin na mahirap lang po kami. Pero po alam po namin na pupunta, Isang araw din po mararating din namin yung pangarap namin, tapos sa taas na lang po namin sila ng
What kind of viewing material is shown? Yes, that is a documentary. A documentary is a movie, television, or radio program that shows factual report. Are you ready for the next? How about the video that you are watching right now? What kind of viewing material is this? What kind of viewing material is shown? Yes. Yes, this is an example of video. A video is a digital record of images or set of images. Just like what I've said a while ago, the one that you're watching right now is an example of video. What other viewing materials do you know? This time, let us see the other viewing materials by watching the following video and identifying what is it all about.
Cruel social media remarks. Facebook comments have been pouring in after 4 people died while hiking.
You're dealing with an addicted generation.
This is a big time bomb ticking.
These kids who commit suicide, you go look at their Instagrams, you would have no clue.
Mr. Zuckerberg, would you be comfortable sharing with us the name of the hotel you stayed in last night?
No. People who spend more time on Facebook suffer higher rates of depression than people who spend less time on Facebook. It'll destroy relationships, it'll cost time, and it'll cost money, and it'll make your life worse.
To be human means that you are persuadable in every single moment. It doesn't matter what language you speak, it doesn't matter how intelligent you are. It's not about what someone knows, it's about how your mind actually works.
We now know that many of the major social media companies hire individuals called attention engineers who borrow principles from Las Vegas casino gambling, among other places, to try to make these products as addictive as possible.
We are all vulnerable to social approval. We really care what other people think of us. When you upload a new photo of yourself on Facebook, that's a moment where our mind is very vulnerable to knowing what other people think of my new profile photo. And so when we get new likes on our profile photo, Facebook, knowing this, could actually message me and say, oh, you have new likes on your profile photo. It knows that we'll be vulnerable to that moment because we all really care about when we're tagged in a photo or when we have a new profile photo. I mean, I think we can all feel it. And it's as if we've been infected. It's if they've drilled a hole in the back of our head and now they've injected the virus and now we walk around searching for feedback using social media.
We know that engagement with social media and our cell phones releases a chemical called dopamine. Dopamine is the exact same chemical that makes us feel good when we smoke, when we drink, and when we gamble.
What do you think the video is all about? Yes, you're right. That is the effect of social media to teenagers. What do you think is the purpose of the video? Amazing. That is to inform. To inform means to give someone information about something. Are you ready for the next one? What do you think is the video all about? Yes, you're right. That is a video about the story of two goats. Now, what do you think? What is the purpose of the video? You're right. That is to entertain. To entertain means to amuse someone. Are you ready for the next one?
You see, you wouldn't ask why the rose that grew from the concrete had damaged petals. On the contrary, we would all celebrate its tenacity. We would all love its will to reach the sun. Well, we are the roses. This is the concrete. These are my damaged petals. Don't ask me why. Ask me how.
What is the commercial all about? Yes, you're right. That is a commercial about energy drink. The content creator wants to convince someone to buy that kind of product. What do you think? What is the purpose of that material? Yes, you're right. That is to persuade. To persuade means to convince someone to believe or to do something. That's it. So once again, what do you think? What are the purposes of viewing materials? That's correct. That is to inform, to persuade, and to entertain. Time to check what you have learned. Identify the purpose of the following viewing material. Here are the correct answers. What is your score? Share your scores via recording it on your notebook or posting it in Google Classroom. With all of the purposes and kinds of viewing materials that we have discussed today, let us not forget to be a responsible viewer. I hope you've learned a lot today. Again, this is Teacher Mela, your learning buddy. See you in the next episode. Have a great day.